guys, we're going to do a quick word work lesson on syllables today. So again, we're just continuing our review. Hopefully this is not the first time you've ever heard of syllables. But as I've mentioned before, now that you guys are fifth graders and as you continue to read more complicated and complex texts, you really have to have a bag of tricks or a toolbox, if you will, for reading really difficult words. I cannot possibly teach you every single word in the English language. Instead, I can equip you with tools to break apart words and really decode them and understand not only how to read them, but also what those words might mean. So one of the most basic skills to do that is to know how to break words into syllables. And I love this visual right here because this is an example of breaking a word into syllables. It's breaking it into parts or pieces. So in the past, you may have thought about it like clapping out a beat. So like you can kind of see here, syllables, syllables. So it's breaking apart a word into different pieces. Now, some words only have one syllable, like dog, dog. I can't break that apart with more than one beat. Other words have two syllables, like apple. Apple has two syllables, apple. Some words have more. Some words have three syllables, like ladybug, ladybug, three syllables. Okay, and some have more. Some words even have four syllables, and there are words that have more than four syllables. But an example would be a word like watermelon, watermelon. Watermelon has four syllables. So there's a wide range of words and syllable breaks that we can have. Now, I want to go over a couple important things. One thing that is really the basic like a real important part of syllables is that every syllable break, every part that you break it into has to have at least one vowel, okay? It has to have a vowel. So look at the example here for syllable. Y can be considered a vowel, A is a vowel, and E is a vowel. If you find that when you're breaking a word apart, it doesn't have a vowel, you need to go back and think about it differently, okay? So I just mentioned vowels. Again, this should definitely be review, but you need to make sure that you are really clear as a fifth grader on what letters are considered vowels. So A, E, I, O, and U are vowels. The example I just showed you with the word syllables, the letter Y is sometimes a vowel and sometimes it's not. So if you find yourself in a pinch, like in that example, you would count Y as a vowel. You need to know these. All of the other, so vowels are the ones that are shaded in blue here. Consonants are all the other letters in the alphabet that are not vowels. So those are the ones shaded in green. Okay, so you just need to know vowels are those really important ones, A, E, I, O, U, sometimes Y. Everything else in the alphabet we call a consonant, okay? All right, now here are a couple rules. I'm really going to encourage you to break words into syllables using that beat rule. I think that's the easiest way to do it. But every now and then you're going to come across a word that you're wondering, does it break here or here? And you might want to have some rules like this to kind of follow. So rules for counting syllables. One vowel sound or one vowel for every beat, if you will, that you're breaking it into. Okay, so we just talked about that. Number two, you can split at doubles. So look at their example here. We have double consonants. So two T's, I will split and make my syllable break right there. So butter. Same with battle, battle. So anytime you see two consonants together, that's a syllable break. Number three, split at compound words. So mail and box. Mailbox, and doghouse, doghouse. Ladybug that I just shared with you as my example earlier, that was a 3-syllable word because lady itself is a 2-syllable word, but I still break apart lady and bug. So lady, bug. Okay, so look for compound words. Also, we can do this VCCV pattern. That just stands for vowel, A, E, I, O, or U, and consonant. So vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. So look at these. So elbow. I would split where those two consonants are together. Okay, but again, notice the pattern. It's vowel, consonant, consonant, vowel. So elbow or doctor. Also, you can split when you have a consonant, anything except for a vowel, followed by LE. Okay, so look at turtle. So the T right here is my consonant, and then it's followed by LE. That's another way to find a break. Cradle. Consonant D followed by LE. And then finally, prefixes and suffixes. We're going to talk about these later next week, but prefixes are a group of letters that you can add to the beginning of a word to make a new word. A suffix is just the opposite. It's a group of letters that you add to the end of a word to create a new word. So those can always be cut and made into a syllable break. So like preview. Pre is the prefix, comes before the word view. And kindness, the N-E-S-S at the end, is a suffix, kindness. All right. So those are some rules that you can use to also help you break apart words. So today, your activity is going to be to do a little bit of work with syllable breaks. So notice my note here. Obviously, if you're watching this video, you're on track, but I want to make sure that you're watching the video lessons before you attempt to complete the assignments. So the first thing you'll do here is you are going to list out those vowels that I just talked about in the video earlier. And then you're going to come down here with these 8 words I have listed, and you are going to show me where the syllable breaks are. Some of them are actually, I don't have any 1-syllable words. Some of them are 2-syllable words, some of them are 3-syllable words, and some of them are even 4-syllable words. All right, so what you're going to do, I'm using the same examples that I shared earlier here. So the word apple, apple. I can kind of think about the beat. I also notice that I have a double consonant, so I know that I would split there. So it sounds like apple, right? Again, I'm splitting the consonant. Right here is where that syllable break is. So I am going to click there, and then I'm going to add 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and that's how I'm going to show where the syllable break is. So I'm kind of exaggerating this, like stretching out a word. All right, next is ladybug. Ladybug. So lay, 1, 2, 3 spaces. D-Y, 1, 2, 3. And then bug is just 1 syllable on its own. So ladybug. So I simply added in spaces. Don't worry if it adds in this underline. It's basically saying, your word is all chopped up. But in this case, that's what we want. That's what we're trying to show. All right, and then the last one is watermelon. So watermelon. Watermelon. Okay, so W-A, T-E-R, mel, 1, 2, 3, and then I accidentally put my cursor in the wrong spot. Melon, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's what I should have. Watermelon. Notice how many times I'm repeating the word. Notice how many times I'm clapping it out. Also, after I have it stretched out on my page, notice how I go back and I still read it again and clap it out to kind of check my work. I can also check my work by going through and making sure that I have a vowel in every syllable break. So app, A is a vowel. Pull, E is a vowel. I'm good. Lay, L-A, A is a vowel. In this case, the Y I'm going to count as a vowel, and then here the U is my vowel. So I can go back and double check every syllable break and make sure that it has a vowel. All right, so your job is to go through these 8 words here: tulip, frequent, hectic, accept, polite, consistent, video, and banana, and you're going to break those words apart. Remember, you'll click and then use your space bar to add in 3 spaces. All right. When you're all done, mine says share, but you're going to click up here in the upper right-hand corner to turn in your work to me so that I can look it over for tomorrow. All right, best of luck to you as you are clapping and beating things out. Hopefully someone doesn't come into your room if that's where you're working. They're going to say, "What are you doing in here? Why are you clapping?" You can say, I'm doing syllables. I'm doing my schoolwork." All right, guys, best of luck, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.